So JMO. This guy hasn't even played yet, right? How long has it been since he played? So what my opinion would be, what I would love to see is us just package him up, trade him to the Raiders, and get Davante Adams in here before the deadline, and then really make a go at it with the offense too.
Interesting. So you want to put together a package that includes Jameson Williams to the Raiders for Davante Adams.
Yes. Yeah. That would give us some additional offense.
So what would have to happen between now and then? Like you wouldn't – this is an interesting idea, Ray, and I'm thinking it through as you brought it up. Okay, so between now and then, the Raiders would have to continue to sink, and the Lions would have to thrive.
See whether or not Adams even wants to be there. Or is he going to be – is he going to say something?
He said some things that lead you. Didn't he say something? We're not serious about winning here?
Yeah, something like that.
So, and if the Raiders start a rebuild and just say, all right, we'll take this guy and some draft capital.
The Raiders should deal him. They're going nowhere. They should get something in return for that investment. All right? They were paying him too much to begin with. They got excited. They matched him up with his college quarterback, and then they let the college quarterback go. So what is it there? Garoppolo and Adams? I mean, yeah.
It's an interesting thought. Here the thing is, they got 4 weeks, right? 4 weeks to the trade deadline. In that 4 weeks, Jameson Williams would have to show you something that would interest the Raiders. Well,
that's the other side of it, is he has to be really good in those 4 weeks, because if he's not, then you're really going to have to sweeten the deal if you wanted to do something like that.
And if you're the Lions, if he's showing you something, if he's really good, you'd be compelled not to trade him, right? So it's almost kind of impossible because if he's really good and the Raiders have interest, then you probably have less interest if he's really good.
Because you'll have him for a heck of a lot cheaper than what Davante Adams is, and he's younger.
And you're getting on board at the ground level. So could they thread the needle where he's good sometimes? I don't know, but Davante Adams is a possible trade candidate, sure.
But I think he's priced himself out of because he's got a long-term deal. So has he priced himself?
He's got an out. Hold on. Because I've looked this up at the beginning of the year when I made a bold-ass prediction the Lions would trade for him. Davante Adams' cap hit. He's under contract for 4 more years. His cap hit this year is 14.7. Next year it's 25.3, which is huge. And there's an out after next year, so you can get out of the contract for 15.7.
Yeah, I think he's a heck of a receiver. How old will he be at that point?
30. Yeah. He'd be 32 next year.
So you're already north of 30, and you're paying a guy $25 million for next season?
Mm-hmm.
No, thank you.